So before we even started the service, I did a strand test on her. 2 weeks ago, she had a single process color for gray coverage, and then prior to that, she had balayaged ends. So I will be using two different formulas, color treated or chemically treated hair for the areas where she had a single process color, and then highlighted porous fine hair formula for the areas where she had the balayage. And this is going to be the phase one. The strand test came out okay, so I started the service by lightly shampooing her hair with Chi Infra shampoo, and then I'm going to be rinsing it and towel dry. Next is I'm applying Chi Infra treatment to her porous ends and leaving it up to 5 minutes. I will rinse and towel dry. After that, I'm using Chi Keratin Mist, and I'm just spraying it on her roots to her ends, and I'm leaving it in. Also, I'm going to be applying Chi Silk Infusion, and I'm going to work it from her scalp to ends and also leaving it in. Now I'm just blow drying her hair. And once the hair is all dry, I sectioned it into 4 quadrants from ear to ear and center forehead hairline to center nape hairline, and I isolated about 1/2 inch or 1 inch subsection around the hairline. Now it's time for the application of phase 1, and a few things to remember. Leave the hairline subsections last and use 1/8 inch horizontal subsection. Comb each section prior to application of the product, and it's important, very, very important, not to comb the hair after the product is applied. And keep in mind to apply 1/8 inch away from the scalp at all times. This doesn't go in the scalp area. Making sure both sides are covered, and then lay the hair straight, keeping smooth at all times. So like I said, I apply the color or chemically treated hair on the areas where she had the single process, and then the highlighted porous fine hair formula where she had the balayage. I'm just finishing off the application of phase 1 around the hairline, which we left for last. I also want to emphasize on reading and understanding the manual, especially the processing times, to preserve the integrity of the hair. I processed it for 15 minutes, and right here I'm just testing the elasticity of her hair and also checking the formation to see if the hair structure has changed. Right now I'm just rinsing her hair with lukewarm water for about 10-15 minutes since she has very long hair, and I'm making sure that all the product is rinsed out. After that, I'm gonna towel dry her hair. And again, I'm gonna apply Chi Infra treatment, this time from her root to ends for 5 minutes. Rinse and towel dry. And then I'm going to apply a generous amount of Chi Silk Infusion and leave it in. So now I'm just blow drying her hair, and I'm not using any comb, I'm just using my fingers to gently dry her hair. Once her hair is all dry, I am applying Chi Silk Infusion again before pressing. So I'm starting to straighten her hair at the nape, taking 1/8 inch horizontal sections, and then I'm pressing in a downward motion from the roots to mid-lengths. I'm not going all the way through to the end. What you want to do is wait until you've pressed 2 to 3 subsections and then combine 2 or 3 subsections and then straighten the ends. You can also use a fine-tooth comb to direct and control the hair. And you should be as close to the scalp as possible. Now for the top sections, what I'm doing here is I'm lifting the section straight up from the base and then pressing it so that you won't see any lumps or any weird creases. Now it's time for step 2 or phase 2, which is the bonding. So again, I'm starting at the nape area, taking 1/8 inch horizontal sections, and I'm applying it from scalp to ends, making sure that the product covers all the hair. And I'm also using a wide tooth comb to direct the hair downwards and to make sure that the hair stays smooth and straight. And I let it process for 5 minutes, and then we rinsed it, towel dried. And again, I'm applying a generous amount of Chi pretreatment, leaving it again for 5 minutes, rinse and towel dry. I'm applying a generous amount of cheese silk infusion before drying it. And right now I'm drying the hair using my ceramic round brush. And after this, it's optional that you straighten the hair. And you're done. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you like this video, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. I also have an Instagram account, which is at Peach Phillips. I'll see you next time. Bye.